we are at GoodWill in our local town. So let's go in and see what we can find. Okay, when I said that they have a bookstore inside this GoodWill, yes they do. All of that. Yep. So, always start over here. I mean, here's the hardbacks, but always start over here in the large paperbacks. I don't know what those are called, but this section right here. And let's see if you can get the wide. So let's see what they got. Oh. Nope. They got a bunch of good ones, but sometimes they'll have like multiples of the same book, you know, which I don't know why that is, but anyway, this is what we got today. And the prices are usually like right inside, right usually right there. This one doesn't have a price for some reason. I don't know why. But okay, let's see what we find. But that side over there has the like self-help and that kind of stuff, cookbooks and such, romance. Yeah, everything is like all split up into genres, which is really nice. And they actually have a guy that like does, you know, the books. This is like crafts and hobbies and such. So I read this already. It was really good. Sandra Block. I really like her, but I've already read this one. This one was really good. This is what it was about, if you want to see. But yeah, I've already read it, so won't be getting it. Okay, so look what they got. But I just read that. So, yeah. But I'm picking this up. I can't remember if I read this or not. I don't want to get it anyway. We'll see. So here is the children's section, which I used to buy a whole lot of books here for my other YouTube channel, Read Along with Aunt Ninny. But yeah, they've got it all split up too. Like this is like all the religious, like children's inspirational. So yeah. And then like all the YA is over here. Yeah, so this is like, you know, really good. So yeah, I will let you know what I pick. Craig and Fred. So yeah, this is like the best place to buy used books because they're cheap and they have a lot of good ones. So yeah, this is where I buy them. Look, Craig and Fred. So yeah, okay, if you want to see the rest of this GoodWill, I'll just do a quick pan. It's big. So yeah. Alright, I'll let you know later on what I picked.
Hi friends, it's Jennifer. So, in that clip that you just seen, that was last Saturday, and today is Tuesday. So, without further ado, this is what I picked up at GoodWill. The Girl You Lost by Catherine Croft. And I'll tell you what these are about here in a second. A Necessary End by Holly Brown. Every 15 Minutes by Lisa Scottoline. This one I was so excited about because I've been seeing this one everywhere. The Solace of Water by Elizabeth Byler Younts. And The Sweetheart Deal by Polly Dugan. So, let's just start with this one. This one is about firefighter Leo McGeary has always joked that in the event of his death, he wants Garrett, his lifelong best friend, and a consummate bachelor to marry his wife, Audrey. One drunken New Year's Eve, he goes so far as to make Garrett sign a piece of paper promising to do so. 12 years later, Garrett receives a phone call from Audrey in the middle of the night. Leo has died in a freak skiing accident. Within hours, Garrett quits his tenure-track job at Boston College, ends his latest casual relationship, and purchases a one-way ticket to Oregon to be with Leo's family. As Audrey learns to navigate life as a widow and as a single parent to her and Leo's 3 sons, her feelings for Garrett become more than platonic. Garrett finds himself falling for Audrey and her boys too, as they form a new kind of family together in Portland. But when Audrey learns of the drunken pact Garrett and Leo made all those years ago, the promise that brought Garrett out west and into her world becomes the obstacle to his remaining in it. I thought that sounded good. I've never read anything by Polly Dugan. Yeah, I thought it sounded good. We'll see. So the next one I picked up was, oh, by the way, this one was $2.75. Remember I said that they write on the inside flat how much they are. This one was $2.75. This one, The Solace of Water by Elizabeth Byler Younts. I have no idea what this is about. I just remember seeing this on Instagram and I picked it up. Now this one was $4.50, which I don't really like paying $4.50 for a book, especially for a used book. But this one is a newer book, and they at that GoodWill, like you've seen the clip before, they have a bookstore in there. So they do price their books different than, say, a regular GoodWill. So the newer the book, then the more it's going to be. Because they do have a wall that says newly acquired or something like that. And they'll put like $6.50 on those. Yeah. So this one was $4.50. This one is about, let's see. After leaving her son's grave behind in Montgomery, Alabama, Delilah Evans has little faith that moving to her husband's hometown in Pennsylvania will bring a fresh start. Enveloped by grief and doubt, the last thing Delilah imagines is becoming friends with her reclusive Amish neighbor, Emma Mullet. Yet the secrets that keep Emma isolated from her own community bond her to Delilah in delicate and unexpected ways. Delilah's eldest daughter, Sparrow, bears the brunt of her mother's pain, never allowed for a moment to forget she is responsible for her brother's death. When tensions at home become unbearable for her, she seeks peace at Emma's house and becomes the daughter Emma has always wanted. Sparrow, however, is hiding secrets of her own, secrets that could devastate them all. That sounds really good. That might be going in my STBR pile. Soon to be read. Have you read that? I have not. It looks good. The next book I got was Every 15 Minutes by Lisa Scottoline. And this one was, let's see how much, $2.50. So enter the sociopath's mind. I plan everything. I set everyone in motion, and when the moment comes, I strike. I always win in the end. They never see me coming. Know why? Because I'm already there. Oh my gosh, that sounds so creepy. Dr. Eric Parrish, a brilliant and caring psychiatrist who is chief of the psychiatric unit at Havemeyer General Hospital, has been unknowingly targeted by a sociopath. Eric already has his hands full. He has recently separated from his wife and is trying his best to be a single dad to his 7-year-old daughter, Hannah. Plus, his practice faces a new challenge in the form of a troubled teenage boy who harbors an obsessive crush on a girl. Because of secrets that the boy divulges in his therapy sessions, Eric grows concerned for the girl's safety and finds himself embroiled in a dilemma that every psychiatrist dreads. The Tarasov issue. That is, whether to report a potentially dangerous patient to the authorities. Ooh, doesn't that sound good? I like Lisa Scottoline. Some of hers have not been like my favorites, but I normally like hers enough that I will read them. They'll keep my interest. Yeah. The next one I got was A Necessary End by Holly Brown, and this one was $2.50. How far would you go to get what you wanted? 39-year-old Adrian is desperate to be a mother, and this time nothing is going to get in her way. Sure, her husband Gabe is ambivalent about fatherhood, but she knows that once he holds their baby, he'll come around. He's just feeling a little threatened. Because once upon a time, it was Gabe that Adrian wanted more than anything. She was willing to do anything. But that was half a lifetime ago. She's a different person now, and there are lines she wouldn't cross, not without extreme provocation. At 19, Leah bears a remarkable resemblance to the young woman Adrian once was. Which is why Adrian knows the baby Leah is carrying is meant to be hers. But Leah's got ideas of her own. Her baby's going to get a life in California, so why shouldn't she? It seems like a small price for Adrian to pay to get their baby. What could possibly go wrong? That sounds good. I thought that sounded pretty good. Have you ever read anything by Holly Brown? I haven't. Never heard of her. But hey, I thought it looked good. The next book I picked up was The Girl You Lost by Catherine Croft. And this one was $2.50. I have to say, I was looking at prices this time. Normally I don't look at the prices like first off, but I've been getting burned the last few times where I didn't realize one was $4.50 or $6.50 until I get to the front, to the register, and I don't know if you go to GoodWill, but it is a pain in the hiney to have something taken off at the register. Like, you're like, oh, take that off, I don't want that. They can't just hit a delete button. Oh, no. They have to get a manager, and then they have to get this little form. They fill out the form, and then I have to sign it, which is so weird to me. But anyhow, it's a pain. So I would get up there, and then I would see them ringing the price, and I thought, but I would just get it because, you know, of the hassle. But, so, lately I've been looking at prices whenever I'm looking at the books. Yeah. And then if I really want it, then I'll pay the higher price, like I did with this one, paying $4.50. Yeah. So this one right here is about, let's see, 18 years ago, your baby daughter was snatched. Today, she came back. 18 years ago, Simone Porter's 6-month-old daughter, Helena, was abducted. Simone and husband, Matt, have slowly rebuilt their shattered lives, but the pain at losing their child has never left them. Then, a young woman, Grace, appears out of the blue and tells Simone she has information about her stolen baby. But just who is Grace, and can Simone trust her? When Grace herself disappears, Simone becomes embroiled in a desperate search for her daughter and the woman who has vital clues about her whereabouts. Simone is itching closer to the truth, but it will take her into dangerous and disturbing territory. Simone lost her baby. Will she lose her life trying to find her? Ooh, I thought that sounded good too. So I have something that I'm curious about. Wherever you live, what state you live in, how is your GoodWill? Does it have good books like mine does? Because I'm just curious because, in fact, our GoodWill has really good clothes too. Like, you won't see stained clothes there. Like, and it's clean. Our GoodWill is a part of a group that is Oklahoma and Missouri. So it's like Joplin, Oklahoma City, Broken Arrow, Tulsa, Claremore. Yeah, so they're all like this group, and they're like the best GoodWills ever. So we're spoiled, apparently, because we have been to other GoodWills in other states, and they're terrible. Like, they're nasty. They're like the nasty thrift stores that I don't go to. Like, they smell bad, and they don't, their clothes are not good quality. They'll be like stained up. Even in Hawaii, we went to GoodWill in Hawaii. Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't as bad as some I've seen, but it wasn't anything like ours that's in our little group. So I'm just curious, is yours nice, or is yours like kind of yucky that you just don't even want to go there? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you did not know, I have another YouTube channel where I read children's books. Read along with Aunt Ninny. If you have little ones, they'd really enjoy it. So I'll leave a link in the description box below. Also, if you have not subscribed yet, would you please give me a subscribe and a like? Also, I'm doing a giveaway. I think 2 videos back, I have a video book review / giveaway for the book The Most Fun We Ever Had by Claire Lombardo. So if you haven't seen that video, head over there so you can get in the giveaway. And that's all I have for today. Thanks, friends. I'll see you next time.